Yeah, hang on a second. Okay, and we're rolling. This is Tom Lincoln, and Mr. Lincoln has spent several years going to the Pasco County Supervisor of Election office on election night. And tell us about your experience with Brian Corley.
Well, Brian Corley, unfortunately, has been rather secretive in his election access, letting people witness how the votes are being counted, and he's restricted anyone from being allowed into the tabulation room and blocked us from, even when we've had credentials from various parties, to be involved in watching the count take place. And so it's very uncomfortable when you see him not being transparent. I mean, we send election monitors around the world. People have fought and died for the right to vote in this country. You know, democracy is one of the sacred tenets of a free nation, and something that people have invested a lot of time, blood, and money into protecting. And it's to me, what he's doing is somewhat subversive to a constitutional form of government.
And so, Mr. Moore, that's why we asked for your parties to give us some credentials to go in, because, well, I don't know if you realize, Mr. Corley was appointed, not even elected to his position, and he's now running for office. And does it make you uneasy knowing that someone like Mr. Corley would have something to hide, perhaps, or the fact that he's just not letting people in there, so we don't know if he's hiding something or not? Does that make you uneasy, that he's counting your votes?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, keep in mind that since I represent a minor political party, that we've been confronted throughout the United States with the unequal application of the law and the legislative process that has been discriminatory against third parties by having difficult procedures to qualify to get on the ballot. Also, keep in mind that we just were successful in 2 legal battles in the state of Ohio, challenging the Secretary of State's office with regard to their rules and regulations for collecting signatures and counting the votes. And we were able to achieve a victory, and as a result, the federal courts put us on the ballot there in the state of Ohio for the first time in 76 years, and it allowed other minor parties to gain equal status as well, including the Green Party, the Libertarian Party, and other parties as well. So there's no hesitation on my mind that this gentleman, who's a political appointee and probably a member of one of the 2 major parties, could easily be directed by the powers that be in their party to obfuscate and block and make difficult efforts to achieve our equal rights in the electoral process.
Thank you. Any more comments, Tom?
I just want to say that everyone should be vigilant in protecting their right to vote, and make sure that their votes are counted equally and fairly. It's part of the equal and fair, equal protection type of clause in the Constitution that we all have the right to participate in selecting our leaders, and that's why we follow our leaders, is because they have obtained power legitimately and not through force and deception or theft.
Beautiful. Thank you.